Sesame Street was one of my favorite cartoons to watch when I was a child. Kermit the Frog was the best character with his news segments with the fairy tale characters. I was saddened when it ended and more bereaved when they actually removed Kermit. The movies contained him still, but it just wasn't fun to see him anymore. As I grew up, I forgot somewhat about Kermit, but never forgot about him. One day, in 2012, I was talking to my buddy Pat and he told me that he had an ancient tape of Sesame Street called A Day in Kermitland, featuring Kermit the Frog in an unaired episode. However, he never told me where or how he produced the tape. I didn't think of it at the time and how it was suspicious, and Pat gave it to me for $50. I dug into my attic and unearthed the VCR set. Once I connected it to my TV, I opened up the tape box and found it was really like a blank cassette in black Sharpie spelling, Kermit Tortureland tape. I figured it was a typo by a Creepypasta troll in attempt to ruin a childhood tape, and pressed play once it was in the VCR. The Sesame Street played as normal, but I had a feeling of dread. The colors were a bit hyper and pale at the same time, and the audio was a bit grainy. I brushed it off when I saw the episode was in the 60s and presumed it was due to the age of the tape, but I was still suspicious as to how it was in mint condition. Then suddenly, the tape seized and went to a black screen with different audio than before, like the tune and circus music combined into one track. There were colorful words, but it was in Arial lettering and was too large for the screen, Kermit in Kermitland. Then it transitioned to the next scene with somewhat poor quality. Kermit was in a blank room with clown posters and few lights by himself, looking a bit somber. He was in his news apparel, then he saw the screen.
Oh, hi there! Kermit the Frog here, and today we are in a special place, dedicated to me, Kermitland Park.
I smiled as the similarity came back to me. It must have been a typo on the tape by a troll. Did they have different voice actors? I could have sworn Kermit's voice wasn't as high-pitched before. Another Muppet, Elmo, soon came on the screen, but another wave of suspicion soon came back. Elmo had not been created yet, and he also looked somewhat unhappy. I decided to turn it off after realizing I had better things to do, but the button was stuck and I couldn't eject the tape. I read Creepypasta before and that was when I realized I had made a mistake in buying that rip from Pat.